Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm back home after a 10 days of vacation. Let me just get ready. I was just checking out and sharing the stream. Yeah, so on today's stream, I want to add a few things. I hope the audio works, by the way. Let me check. Okay, microphone, everything is fine. Because I took the microphone with me to Croatia to record some cool sounds, and I did record some sounds. Yeah, cool. Audio works. Hello, Pyrxus, and hello, Urizen. Okay, so yeah, today I want to add some cars from Infinland, and earlier today I also fixed some particle stuff. But yeah, let me just give me a moment to get ready. How are you, by the way, after 10 days? Well, more than 10 days. It was like more like 15 days because for the last 5 days I didn't stream because I was working for a client, and also I was preparing the pre-vacation build. And I hope you played the new build. Oh, I just realized that I just remembered that I had a lot of notifications on Itch and I didn't even check them out. I saw it on Itch, and then I was when I was on vacation, and I was like, I'm gonna check them out after I come back, and now I forgot. Until now. Uh, so, okay, I'm ready. No, wait, I'm not ready. I should put the phone to charge because I don't have a lot of battery. Okay, I'm here. The phone is charging. Good, so that the chat doesn't disappear mid stream. Okay, so welcome back again. This is the 95th stream, I think. I don't actually. I'm not actually sure if I actually did the 94th. I think I did. I just didn't. I didn't write down what I was doing. Probably. But yeah, this is the 95th approaching. Oh no. You can't take this call. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, today before we stream, I managed to fix a long-standing issue I had with disappearing particles. I don't know if you remember, but I had this issue where the particles would like, you would see the particles and then they would be cut for some reason in the middle of in the middle of being emitted. They would just disappear and you would see like new particles being emitted. Well, actually, yeah, I can actually show it because I have the old release. I can just play Finland. Let's see. So yeah, if I drive around, you will be able to spot that, particles are nice now. Well, they look nice. They're like, they're spawning, and there it is. It starts at some point. It starts disappearing. Well, it's hard to show them now. Wait, let me actually drive a little bit, and then I can just play the replay. It's gonna be easier that way. Oh. Okay, well, I think that it especially appears if you do this, right? If you like kick some particles from the ground. Okay, so now if I replay, you will be able to see that the particles will at some point disappear. Let me move this. Abruptly, like, and for a while I couldn't figure out what was the problem. Why was that happening? And now it's not happening. When I want to show it, it's not happening. Okay, this is weird. Why is it not happening? Come on, come on. I just want to prove that it was happening. And now it decides not to ever happen. But yeah, of course, even in the back, there was one disappearance. Sometimes it's random, sometimes the entire trail disappears. Sometimes it's only a part of the trail, and I couldn't figure out what was the problem in a while. Are the particles being illuminated by the tail lights? Yes, they are. Yeah, there was a cut. When I did the jump, some of the particles disappeared. And yeah, for some reason it would happen after a jump. And yeah, I couldn't figure out. But yeah, now it looks nice. Come on. Come on. Show me the bug. Yeah, it's always like this. When you're trying to show that something doesn't work, then it works. Now, for some reason, it's perfect. This is the weirdest thing ever. Is this really the last build? It definitely is. Yeah, this is the release. Let me try the demo. Oh yeah, but the demo is only Monty. Yeah, so the particles are illuminated, but it's a vertex color. It's a vertex based painting. So I just push the position of the lights and the cone, and then it's like yeah, they are being illuminated. Let's see. Okay, let's see if it happens here. Come on, do something. The grass is now super slippery because Finland destroyed the grass. And yeah, also, by the way, the particles are also not just illuminated by lights, but also the shadows. They also receive shadows from the environment. So they are dark here, except that I don't have any. I don't have any grass to cast the lights. Let's go back to the grassy part. Oh. Yeah, but if I go through the bridge, you can see that it's being like shadowed by the bridge. Yeah, and now it refuses to disappear. So yes, great. I had a bug and now I can't replicate it. Yeah, but anyway, if you get the latest build, you should be able to notice the problem. Okay, let me run the Finland one more time. Come on. Show me the bug. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, you can yeah, now you can see it. You could actually see it here. It was abruptly disappearing, and it's like the lifetime of the particles is far shorter than it should be. Yeah, there it is. You can see now how short the trails are for some reason, and you know, they should really be long lasting, not disappearing. And I couldn't figure out why. Sometimes they disappear there it is. You can see the bug now. There. Finally. Thank you. You can see that the particles were completely and sometimes they completely disappear like way too soon. Yeah, you can see here now. And it was really annoying when I was like trying to make some nice video. There it is. You can see how short they are now. They kept disappearing. And yeah, and then the video looks terrible because you can totally see the bug from outside. From inside, while you're driving, while you're playing the game normally, you don't really see, or you don't notice. And even from the chase camera, I mean, because the particles are so short lasting that you don't really notice that. But yes, today I finally managed to fix that bug, and the problem was that I am stupid. That I was actually destroying particles in advance. So let me show you how it actually works. If I go to the where is the particle system? There it is. So here is the old way. Here is the new fix. But yeah, let me start a fork and show you the old, how it used to work. Basically, fixed disappearing particles. There it is. Okay, so look at this. This is how it used to be. What I did is I forward, right? I was like, for each particle, in all the particles, and then if the lifetime is less than 0, destroy it, right? So it was basically the same thing as this, except I was going forward. So what happened there is that this, the particle iterator actually ended later because some of the particles would die, right? And what happens when a particle dies is that it gets swapped by the back element. So the final element replaces the one that dies. And so as I was going forward, I was actually replacing the last ones with the last one was jumping forward and literally like disappearing because it's not alive anymore by the pool that it's keeping. Yeah, so instead what I was supposed to do, of course, I mean, this is what you should be doing all the time when you're destroying elements from an array, is that you should actually for in reverse, right? You should start from the highest element and then loop backwards. So start from the last element and go backwards and then kill it, because then it gets swapped with the back and you don't have this issue where you will run out of space, you will run out of elements because you're operating on already dead elements. So yeah, now there's not anymore this bug, which is great, and yeah, it runs really nicely. Can show you that as well. So yeah, now there should be no issues, hopefully. Oh, I don't know. Can you actually hear the sound? Because I don't hear any sound. But yeah, now no more disappearing particles. Every particle is simulated. Every particle shows. The dirt is long lasting. It doesn't disappear, which is very nice. Yeah. So. Oh, that was a very nice bounce. Oh. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, there, as you can see. Oh, I'm actually even better driving in this orbital camera than in the cockpit camera. But usually when I'm trying to do the record. Oh, the sun cube is up there. I should remove it. There it is in the corner, in the upper right corner. So yeah, there are some nice dust particles. Yeah, thanks. But I did actually have a little better dust particles in Infinland because they were animated. These are static. But yeah. Anyway. So yes, as you can see, nice flowing track. You can go all the way, all power here. Oh, whoa, wow, that was great. Did not expect that. Okay, well, accidental crash. Let's look at the crash from a replay. I thought there was some kind of an animal in here or something, but no, it was just. Where is my car? Look at that! Look at that dust. Nice. Pretty cool. Oh. And the flying away flags. This is like the drone camera. I should add some kind of a drone camera. Oh, I slowed down here. Yeah, I was showing off. Okay, let's go to the hill. Does the audio actually work? I have no idea. Oh, I hit the tree here. Great. What does OBS say? Oh yeah, the OBS does say that there's something going on there. Okay, and let's look at this full speed crash that I just had. There it is. Let's look at the car coming in. Whoa! And then, boom! Nice. Cool. So what exactly happened? I have no idea. Let's try to analyze. This is the cool thing about having a replay. Look at that. Look at that slide. So good. So okay. I hit the polygon. Well, it is annoying, but I wish I could change the physics engine now, this late. Because Bullet still suffers from these little polygon collisions, which is annoying. There we go. But they are pretty rare, so I'm gonna say it's fine for now. Okay, so is that a noise texture with a normal map texture billboards? It's just a normal like texture. It's just a texture. There's no volumetricness. You might think it's volumetric because it's like there's a lot of them, but no, it's just like one texture, but it's rotated randomly. And yeah, you can't really see how, because there's a little bit of banding and it doesn't look very nice. So the particles are not great. I can actually turn off the frame buffer, which increases the resolution, where you can see the particles a little nicer. But yeah, you can kind of spot the pixels on the dust, but yeah, I guess it's really hard because also of the resolution of the stream. But yeah, it is a lot smoother without the frame buffer. I've just added the frame buffer for like a nostalgia purposes. I should probably add an option to remove it. Okay. So it definitely looks nicer without the frame buffer. Without the pixelation effect. So yeah, it's not volumetric, it's just a simple texture. Okay, anyway, today I want to add some cars that I've completely forgotten. And for that, I need to go. CRT effect might be nice. Yeah, I do want to add a CRT effect. At some point. Just, maybe just for the intro or something. Or, make it optional. Okay, so let me look at my Infinite builds first. Long lost Infinite builds. Okay, first, let me hear some sound. I think it might be the last one. This one. That is the one that has all the features, or none of the features that work. So, welcome to Infinland, the last build that I've left back in 2019. It's completely dark because the ground is getting generated, and now it's generated. And look at that. It's a beautiful Woba, as I called it, the car. Inspired by some other model that I'm not allowed to say. But yeah, I want to add this one to Shakedown now. And of course, I had my pilots as well that have terrible textures. They look like they're made of meat. They're made of bacon. But it was enough for some nice screenshots from the outside. Oh, yeah, it does actually have. I need to remember. Oh my God, there's a freeze when you open a GUI. Welcome to Unity. Okay, yes, I need to change it to Axis. Now it works. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I should be able to. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh right, I even forgot I had these mud flap like simulations. Whoa, I should add that to Shakedown as well. I totally forgot about this. There's another game which we didn't finish. Yeah, exactly. I didn't. Yeah, this is a game from back in the. Like I was working on back in 2018. I'm struggling with the headphones. I'm gonna take them off. But yeah, this one was made in Unity, and the performance is kind of crappy. And what else? The driving physics was, I really didn't like it. It was too realistic. I used my driving physics that I use for all the other games, but it wasn't really fun. So I was like, I need to refactor it to make it nicer. Oh yeah, one of the cool things that it had was actually something that I want to add into Shakedown as well. As you can see, when you're on the grass, it actually has a noise. The ground has a noise, so you're like, you know, it's not polygon noise, but it's like additional noise for the physics. So it's like bumping instead of. Right now, the way that the grass works in Shakedown is it just slows you down. But I want to add some randomness to it as well. And yeah, so it is really hard to drive, as you can see. And also, there's too much oversteer and understeer at the same time. Like if you brake, you can't even turn. It does look nice. It does look nice, but I remember that I spent so much time just recording videos because it was so hard to drive, even with the wheel. Anyway, yes. So I want to add this car, and I want to add. There should be another car, which is this is my pacemaker, as I call it, the tool for making pace notes. And setup. Okay, let's see. Oh, does the road book work? Oh, I even had the road book, which I think I didn't implement yet in this version. So you look at this. It's a CRT effect that you just requested. Yeah, this even had a CRT effect, which I should probably re-implement in Shakedown. Which is not that difficult because I implemented this one myself. Yeah, I just need to add it to Shakedown with. I don't know. Do I actually? I probably can because it's just a simple smear shader with a little. Yeah, I did use animation curves. I remember and to create the effect, but it's not really necessary. You can always push like an array to the shader. Okay, anyway, I'm talking too much. I wanted to use a rally car. Yes, this is the other car, which I called Tetro. Of course, it's you can kind of guess what it was inspired by. Let me toggle it off. Oh yeah, and it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. It just, what is going on? Ah, there it is. It does work. And this one is even harder to drive. This one is even harder to drive. But look, it has like much nicer dust particles, which are actually animated. So I made this animation with dust, with actual dust physics in Blender, and then I put it on a sprite sheet, and then I kind of. Yeah, but I should re-add that. I can't play sprite sheets right now in Shakedown, but I could easily implement that. Yeah, it looked really nice. Anyway, yeah, this one is even harder to drive, but it is a four-wheel drive and it is a lot more powerful. Why is it not? Okay, it is automatic now, I guess. And yeah, the thing is that it's way slower. The FPS drops dramatically when you turn on the GUI, because I was using the legacy Unity GUI, and damn, it's so bad. It's probably like allocating huge amounts of garbage as well. Yeah, pretty hard, but the Tetro works, and I want to add it to Shakedown now. Yeah, the cool thing is I also had this the fire, the backfiring. Oh, look at that! It even the particles don't sort with the windows, which I actually do have in Shakedown, which I fixed that. So yeah, another Unity problem I couldn't solve that easily. Anyway, so what I was saying that oh, I can't even change the camera. Cool. Yes. Perfect. It's just yeah, trying to change the camera. Ah, I think I changed the camera into a non-existent object, probably. Yeah, because the Voba, the other car, is turned off. So, yeah, wonders of Unity. And now I can't do anything. Um, that's another game. Which you okay? Q2 remaster. Well, let me redo this. Q2 remaster has a very nice CRT filter. Yeah, CRT in Q2 is nice. What's Q2? It's probably one of those games that everybody is talking about, and I don't know. Oh, Quake 2, yes. The remake. Yeah, the RTX one. I played it at my friend's place. It's pretty impressive. But I didn't try the CRT effect. Okay, so anyway, no, not RTX. Oh, the new one. Oh, there is even a newer one. The RTX 2. Okay, I should. Oh, that's nice. I should probably play it. They released remaster a couple of weeks ago. Cool, nice. Okay, so I don't know what I wanted to say. Yeah, I wanted to say that I wanted, but another thing is that they have, the cars have unique sounds. But wait, do they actually have the same sound? Is it the same sound? Oh, I can turn off all the scatter objects and the grass as well. And now it works. And now it works like Shakedown. It's fast. Damn, I can't find anything here. Misc rally car. There it is. Yeah, I did that. It does actually have the same sound, except that I have some turbo sounds here, obviously. Some chirping sounds. So you decided to write your engine from scratch, exactly. Yeah, it was too slow. No, actually, I was just dedicated to Podvarak, my other project, after Infinland, after I decided not to pursue Infinland anymore. But then, in the meantime, I started making my own engine, and then I was like, okay, what do I do with my own engine? And then I was like, well, maybe I can kind of recreate Infinland. Or, well, it wasn't the original idea, but it was like, let's make a rally game that Infinland, I feel like Infinland is a failure, but it has some good parts. But yeah, it's not fun. Because I wanted to make this Infinite Finland, and yeah, it was too ambitious for no reason. Like, I don't know, it's like a technological fetish. That's what Infinite was, and then it was way too hard to drive, as you can see, and not fun. So I wanted to focus on a fun experience first, which I made with Shakedown. But now, since it's made in the custom engine, then I don't have all the nice Unity facilities and fast working. Okay, anyway, let's see. So, I want to add these cars, but here's the thing. I don't actually have the files. I did, so I don't have the original blend files, but I do have the art files from. Oh, I didn't actually transfer audio. Great. Maybe I have the project somewhere. It's okay. I didn't read chess messages. It's like QOL It's really good. They remade textures, but with original art direction. Ah, okay, so it is like a high resolution textures, but with original art. Cool. Yeah, I should probably play it. I remember playing Quake 2 as a kid, and it was so cool. I remember how that the game was really huge. Like it took me so long to finish it, but I did eventually finish it. I think that Quake 1 was pretty short, if I remember correctly. Like you could play it in one sitting, but Quake 2 was really long, if I remember correctly. Uh, yeah, so I have the art. Here is the Tetra. Let's see, what is this? What is this? Okay, let's load it in Blender. Are you still working on Podra game? Yes, kind of. Well, I didn't work on it for a while, but I do want to continue it. I am busy with Shakedown. I wanted to say in Finland. I am busy with Infinland right now, but at some point I'm gonna switch. And also I'm busy with some client work as well. So Quake 2 is my favorite game. I already played that remaster. It contains 2 old DLCs and 1 new. Oh, there are DLCs as well. Interesting. I didn't know that. So should I actually add everything to the same file? Probably yes. I have the spec 17. And this is the exports. Okay, shadow blob helpers. I don't know. Should I add everything into the same? Let's try this. Let's make a new collection. And this is gonna be a tetro. Should I write it with 2 T's? Tetro or tetro? I'm not sure. I actually called it tetra here, as I can see. Okay, let's see if I can drag and drop. I don't think this works. No, of course it doesn't. Blender doesn't like that. Okay, so let's see. Tetro imports FBX. Let me copy this path into here. Tetra, let's see if this is this is the last modify. Oh my god, February 2018. When was that? 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Jesus, that's crazy. Oh, wow, so many parts. There it is. It's beautiful. Okay, what's up with the materials? Why don't they work? I guess the base color is missing or something. Subsurface. Oh, why does it have subsurface? Oh, that's IOR. Okay. Let's see what the shading says. Normal map. It has a normal map with nothing in it. What? That's weird. I don't think I had a normal map, so okay, I'm gonna have a image and I'm gonna load a, let me go with this one, materials. Yeah, which one is it? Materials, body A1, body A2. Let's go with the pink one, with this one. I guess that's the one that I preferred, that I like the most. Oh, this is the original one. It was just blue and white. Yeah, I was like, I made it into like a Finnish flag. but yeah, it didn't look very nice. This is probably the one I prefer the most, and that is named A3. Body A3. Okay, let's go with that. And for some reason it doesn't work. Why? Because probably one of these emission is white. I don't know why. Well, it has 0 strength, so clear coat roughness. Okay. Doesn't even show the texture. Ah, there it is. Here's the texture. But it should be closest. Yes. Nice. Chunky pixels. I guess this is the one that I used. Tetro sounds cool. They called them something like content packs back then. Oh yeah, DLCs. Yeah, remember when you had expansion packs as well? Yeah, that was cool. And then it all became DLCs. Tetro sounds cool. Sometimes they will add drag and drop to Blender. Someday, yeah. I think it's just the nature of the fact that they have these importers, which are actually, you can implement your own importers. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing, because they have this custom import. I mean, I don't know what's preventing them to actually hook into, like, if you drag and drop something and it checks like, okay, what's the extension, or even it should ask you like, I wish it was like, oh, which importer do you want to use? Is it apply expert? Why is it experimental? It doesn't have any of the ones that I have, that I made. Oh, look at that! It has USD. I had no idea. USDC. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know Blender has USDs now. Maybe I should use that instead of GLTF. But GLTF is just fine. Fine enough. But there is an add-on for that you must pay for, of course. You know, there is. I couldn't find any. Still, would be nice to have in vanilla Blender. Yeah, I hope they will add it. I didn't know also that there is a plugin. If that's true. Okay. So one thing here is that I actually need to combine all the stuff, because it just oh my god, it has gauges as well. I totally forgot about that. Instruments. Interior. Oh wow, an interior is a separate object. Seats. Steering column. Oh wow. Oh right, because the steering wheel is separate as well. Right, I did forget about that. And I do want to add steering wheels as well, rotating steering wheels. And I have some dummy wheels, which I don't need. Okay, let's see. Tetro original. And I have some mud flaps as well. So for now, let me combine everything. But before I do, let me just okay, I have the body. Okay, I'm gonna, before I combine everything, I'm gonna make a copy of everything. And well, actually, I wanted to do it the other way. I wanted to move this one. Okay, let's actually combine first, and then, so I'm gonna take Okay, let's do export or something like this. And then move everything here. I'm gonna take, yeah, I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna take all these. So I have the exhaust, I have the gauges, instrument panel, whatever, interior, seats, steering wheel, wing. Dummy wheels are gonna go away. Yeah, I'm gonna take the wing is okay. It actually looks nice without the wing. I'm gonna take all this. Except, oh, I don't actually have the wheel. I guess the wheel is separate. In a separate file. Right. And for the mud flap, where is the pivot? Where is the pivot? Why doesn't it show? Because I'm in shading. Okay, so here's the pivot. Yeah, for the mud flap, I actually want to rotate it. What the hell is wrong with this? Why doesn't it show? Why is it black? Okay, let me fix that. There's gotta be something affecting it. Is it like an alpha? Opaque, backface culling. It doesn't have a volume. Let me check shading again. There's something weird going on. Specular, it's not specular. Sheen. Clear coats. I have no idea. Oh! Oh, alpha is 0. Okay, I guess it should be 1. So that was it. It was the alpha. Damn it. Okay, weird. Anyway. Cool. Now I can see it. So, yeah, let me rename this. Yeah, let me actually combine everything. Gauges, instruments, interior, steering. And where is the steering wheel? Why is it not? Oh, the steering wheel is separate as well. Which I did not make a copy of. Okay, so I'm gonna just combine everything. This, and this. And I'm gonna J. Perfect. Okay. Tetro body. Cool. Oh, and the mud flap. Yeah, but the mud flap I actually want to copy to the other side. Mirror object. Let's make it body. Tetro body. There it is. Apply. Apply. Cool. Okay, and now I can combine with the mud flap. Okay, I have the body. And another thing that is missing is the window, which I think is in a separate file as well. Tetra windows, yes. Why did I have it in a separate file though? I have no idea. So I need to make sure that the alpha is... Oh yeah, well, first I need to load it. Why is it called a body? What the hell? Tetra windows. It has so many ID colors. Okay. This is Tetro body. And this is going to be Tetro windows. Oh shit, you're live. Sick game you're making, man. Thank you. Just add a new shader. What do you mean? I couldn't find any. Oh, you meant add a new shader for the. Why is there a gap here? You meant add a new shader for the car, for the body, yeah, and not use the imported one. I probably should have. I can actually do that. Okay, let me do that for this one because. Okay, I'm gonna add a new one. Tetro Windows. And base color is going to be the image texture closest, and it's going to be Tetro Windows. There it is. And wow, it's terrible. Oh, it even has Tetro here. Totally forgot about that with a 3-pixel font. Yeah, it is terrible, but that doesn't mean I can't use it. Shadow, yeah, let's not shadow it. Cool. Okay, and of course I need to pass the alpha into. Need to pass the alpha into the alpha, and now we have some blending in Blender. Nice. Oh, and it should actually be called show backface. Yeah, don't show the backface. There it is. Looking pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, let me also add the wheel, which I have no idea if it is here. Rally gravel wheel. There it is. Oh, I even have a flame, which is a separate object. Indicator gear. Okay, I'm gonna add a wheel. There it is. And is it using the same material? No, it is using a. Yeah, it is using a special material. I can't remember if I actually support that. Well, I'm gonna test that. Okay, let's do a copy of this, and I'm gonna make it into a Tetro wheel, and let's make it. Let's open the wheel. Oh, it's just called the wheel PNG, is it? No, I think it's Tetro. Wheel base color. I guess this is it. Yep, it is that one. It's way too detailed. Maybe I should use the other wheel from other cars, but for now, okay, for now let me use this. And it's way too bright, I think, on the inside. Okay, so for now, this is gonna be that. Never mind, you fixed it. I was gonna try and mod your demo because I saw some familiar file types, but I don't know that much stuff. Yeah, you could load all the files in Blender because they're GLTF. Okay, so let's make sure that this is oriented. Oh yeah, the rotation is all wrong. I need to apply the rotation. And yeah, let's make sure that it's oriented in the same way as my other car. Oh, I just accidentally renamed this to export 001. Okay, let's say spec 17 export. Or let's just call it spec 17. And this is going to be Tetro export. Okay, so yeah, as we can see, it's totally incorrectly oriented. It should be the other way around. Spec 17. So yeah, let's take all this. I'm gonna put. Is it in the center? I'm gonna put the 3D cursor in the center. And I'm gonna rotate everything by the 3D cursor. And I do a 180 degrees, and there it is. Okay, so one more thing I need to make sure is that the wheels are completely centered. So if I copy the wheel and put it to minus to the other side, yep, they are perfectly centered. Yeah, this is how I made Infinite cars as well. So that matches. That's perfect. So I don't have to do anything with it. But I do have to move the center of mass up. Yeah, I have to move it down actually. So Tetro, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna move the wheel down. And I'm gonna move everything. Oh yeah, even the windows. I should move the windows as well. Is that it? Is that everything? No, there's something else. What is this? Oh, that's the steering wheel. Yeah, I forgot to combine it. Did I? Did I forgot to combine it? No, it is actually here. It's just that was a wrong object. Okay, I'm gonna move the whole thing down. Oh yeah, with the windows. Keep forgetting the windows. And I have to put it slightly inside. Okay, maybe like this. Maybe like this. And the wheel is gonna be here. And why is the wheel... Oh shit, I accidentally applied location. Did I? Did I? Oh no, it's not. It's I was just editing the medium point. Okay, that's good. So this is still the center of the wheel, isn't it? Is it? Yes, it is. Good. So now I have to apply everything. Apply rotation. Apply scale. Well, it's already 1. And apply rotation. Oh, why is it so weird? Rotation doesn't matter. It's way too high of a precision. So there it is. That's it. And I'm gonna move the wheel in here, and I'm gonna rename it to Tetro wheel. And this I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna move it, say Tetro windows. Did I make a typo? No. And anything else? I should make the brake lights as well, but for the beginning, let's just keep it like this. Okay, so that should be... Oh yeah, and I need the hull as well, which is very important because it won't work if it doesn't have a hull. And the way you make a hull, what's a hull? A hull is a collision hull, so basically your collider. The way you make a hull, you go into mesh and you say convex hull. So it will make this beautiful, beautiful mesh that will be your collision proxy. But it is way too low because of the because the mud flaps. So I'm gonna modify it a bit, and I'm actually going to move this up a bit to prevent it from bottoming out too easily, because yeah, it's always nice to have a little bit of margin at the bottom. There we go, something like this. And of course it shouldn't be higher than the center, which is good. Okay, let me do a hull again. just in case. Convex hull, there it is. Nice. Okay, so we have the collision, and this we're going to name Tetro hull, and that's it. That's the 3 required objects are body, hull, and wheel. Windows is not actually required, but I'm gonna provide it anyway. And the windows I did not apply rotation. Now I did. Good. And save. Oh, I should actually save it into let's call it vehicles. So I'm gonna put all the vehicles here in this blend file. Okay, let's export as GLTF. And that's going to be a, let's make a new folder. Where is my resource? Release. Bin. No, it's not bin, it's res. Let's make a new folder. So this is how you mod the game. Convex hull shape looks a bit like new Prius. It does. That's true, yeah. Is it that thin on the front though? So I'm gonna call this Tetro folder, and I'm just gonna simply copy a spec, my spec to Tetro, and let's rename this to okay, for the beginning I'm gonna use a gravel. I'm gonna call it Tetro, and yeah, let's make it a just, that's the default one. Tetro, no snow version, and this is where the GLTF is gonna go, or GLB. I'm gonna then export it into Tetro, make sure that it's shakedown GLB, vehicles GLB export, and there we go. I can't remember if I need the vertex color or not. Maybe I do. I probably do. Okay. Oh, I called it vehicles. It should be called Tetro. Okay. So yeah, let me open this, and the only important thing to change is the model file. So the model name. So I'm gonna call it Tetro. And this is GLB. And it's just 200 kilobytes, which is nice. Okay, let me go into my bin, release, and in my Finland ini, I'm gonna add Tetro, and hopefully it works. Let's see. Whoa! It does work, and I don't need it. But wow, it's beautiful. It actually worked after it has resurfaced. Okay, so obviously I need to change parameters. But look at that. It's a Group B car and shakedown. Beautiful. Okay, so what do I need to change? I need to change everything. I need to change the car parameters. Let's see. So if you press F2, if you press F1, actually, sorry, F1. If you press F1, you get this beautiful suspension debug where you can see what the heights of everything is. And if I use that, I can put neutral. Well, it is actually going to roll all the way, but let's ignore that. Let's ignore the plot for now. Yeah, it is sliding terribly on the gravel. I know that's an issue, and I should fix it. But let's not care about that. Let's care about the wheelbase. I'm gonna shorten. It's actually shorter than the Spec 17, which is impressive. And the width, the wheel track is a little bit shorter, something like this. Maybe, yeah, something like that. And the raycast origin is definitely at, like, yeah, this is the 0. So this is where the center of mass is at this point. But yeah, the highest point of the wheel should probably be somewhere here. So this is how far the wheel is going to actually graphically go up into the body. And ride height, maybe this is good for now. Let's see. How does it look like? It looks pretty cool. Nice, the collisions work, obviously. Okay, I need to save it, so I go into save car parameters. There it is. We should now be we should have now saved the car parameters into the file. Let me actually test. So if I restart, yep, it works. Perfect. Oh, look, even the onboard camera is kind of, well, not really. Okay, let's change the onboard camera a bit. Camera, onboard position. I'm gonna raise it a bit. Put it slightly back. Right, this is where the seat is. Slightly to the side, something like this. I don't know. Maybe it's too far back. Something like this, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's save that. Save car parameters. I hope that the camera is also saved. But yeah, it's actually cool that I have a cockpit of this one. But it's far cooler on the outside. Okay. Nice. So I have a Group B car. The thing with Group B cars is that, well, of course, they didn't have 6 gears. They had like up to 5 or something. Maybe they did, I don't know, I need to check. But the WRC car has 6 gears, I think. Another thing is that they're famously, the brakes were awful. So yeah, I should maybe I just reduce the brake power. And that makes them realistic suddenly. Also, the suspension is way too good for a Group B car. I should shitten it up. I also don't like that the insides of the wheels are way too bright, as you can see, and below, like here. So I should probably darken them with texture. And yeah, I should add I should add some brake lights and reverse lights. Let's make the suspension a little worse. Maybe remove some damping. Remove a little bit of spring. And also remove a little bit of what is the name of it? The roll bar, yeah. So it leans a bit more, like a good old car. Nice. Yeah, and one thing as well is I should change the torque map, because it should be far more powerful in the higher. That's another thing with old cars, because the new VRC cars, WRC cars, are way too torquey in the lower RPMs, because they really have good anti-lags. The old cars were far more peaky, so they had, they were not as flat torqued. As the new cars. Epic. The convex again. That's it. You know what? Maybe I should make it a little bit more powerful. Like, okay. So yeah, let me. What I actually want to do is let's save. Where is my mouse? Okay, this doesn't work correctly. Okay, I should be able to see the mouse, but it doesn't work. Okay, there is a bug there. This should not happen. Ah, it must be because of the orbit camera. Ah, yes. So, need to fix that. Okay, let me save the car parameters. Okay, I want to do one thing. I want to push the tetro initial. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna push the GLB as well. So now I can see the difference between. So where is my torque map? Let's see the torque map. Car out. No, it should be car parameters. Where car? Oh, there. And the torque map is somewhere here. There it is, torque table. Yeah, it shouldn't be this flat. Maybe I should go with something like, peaky, but falls off later. Something like this. maybe even less. Yeah, something like that, I guess. But it is a bit too peaky right now. Okay, so and I do actually want to increase the multiplier, the power a bit. Let's see how this looks. Oh wow, way too powerful. This is now the Group B death. Yeah, way too powerful. Okay, let's go with 2.5 or 0.25. The values are completely made up, by the way. I'm not using real power of values right now, but I should refactor everything to use a more realistic. You have a Group B car, now you need spectators. Yeah, exactly. That should be the next thing. Okay, so yeah, let me not forget to save car parameters. Okay, so let's see now if they have changed. Yes, cool. The engine torque has changed. That's great. And the power multiplier has changed, so that works. Tetro power curve. No, torque curve. Good. Okay, that's when it comes to Tetro. One other thing that I want to... Yeah, I should add the backfire as well, but let's do it later. Okay, let's try... Yeah, one thing I want to do is I want to actually try... I want to add the audio that I had. But I need to find... I don't have... this is... IFL last. Game data. Replays. Oh, I was saving some replays as well. I didn't know I had that ability. Before net upgrades. No, these are old builds. This is not... This is not the project. I actually am looking for the project. Yeah, I don't have the project here. I guess. And I did not copy, so here I only have the art. Yeah. Great. Characters. Helmet. I don't know what are those. I guess those weird drivers. Hmm. So I guess I don't have the audio here. I need to find it somewhere. Yeah, it is on my external drive. Did I actually push Infinite to GitHub? Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna check this. I can't remember if I had Infinite on GitHub. Or was it... maybe it was on some other thing. Maybe it was on GitLab, or I can't remember what I used back then. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna grab my external drive and try to find the project files. Well, okay, here is my drive. The problem now is the cable. It's gonna take a while to find the cable. Jeez, it's so hot here, by the way. Ah, there it is. Oh, I need to remove my keyboard, I guess, to be able to use the drive. Let's see. Let's see if this works. No. Okay, I have a little bit of a problem. Oh, no, it does work. It's just slow. And while my drive starts, I'm gonna eat a banana. Oh, there it is. It started. Okay, so let me try to find Infinland source. Infinland last in 2017. Uh-huh. Okay, Infinland backup. There's another backup. Audio. SFX. I guess it's this one. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna... do I have the paste notes as well? I do. Okay, I'm gonna copy the SFX. Paste. Cool. Okay, that's all I think I need. Okay, I can unplug my drive. And I can plug in my keyboard. Oh, no! Hello? Hello, do you hear me? Is the stream still alive? I had a little bit. I accidentally unplugged my Ethernet cable. I hope you're still here. Because my Ethernet cable. Good. Because my Ethernet cable is like the little latch is fucked. So it's so easy that it slips out. And as I was plugging in the keyboard and everything, it slipped out. Okay, so I can remove the drive. I have the SFX. I can go back into the stream. So hello. Here we go. I have some SFX here. Here is the fireworks explosions. This is all Unity files. Oh yeah, beautiful. Explosions. Yeah, I was like trying out stuff for nice. Oh, the turbo flutter. Yes, of course. The old transmission sound. Turbine, wind, some noise, different hits. I can't remember what I was actually using for. Oh yeah, gear switches. Oh, I have skid. Is this the one that I'm using in Infinite? I don't know. Can try something else. Which is the one I'm actually using in there? By the way, yesterday I made some sounds for the Moskvich, which I decided not to do today. I wanted to add the Moskvich sounds today, but I still have some work to do on processing the files and getting a clean loop for a power and coast sounds. So can't remember which one I have. Which was the one that I was using for? I remember making this turbo flutter sound. It was pretty challenging. And then to also make it sound, because sometimes it's very short, sometimes it's very long. It was not this one, and I don't think it was this one. Okay, maybe now I'm missing the the sound. Okay, let's see. In Finland's SFX. Ah, I have different engines. Ah, these are the booms. And this is the... Oh, there it is. This is the one I'm using in Shakedown. Ah, here it is. Ah, and this is the high. And amped. Some V8 sounds. Yeah, this is the idle. But here's the thing, I only have one sound right now. So I only have the idle. And yeah, but I should add one for the high revs. And maybe for the mids as well. So let's try using this one. I'm just gonna take it and copy it into my resources and SFX. Let's see. So I'm gonna replace this one, engine high. Let's make a copy, and I'm gonna call it engine high. Do you want to rename? No. Okay, I have to remove the old one, of course. Engine high. Okay, let's try it now. Let's see how if this is going to work at all. It's hard to make the turbo venting effects to not sound funny. Yeah. Oh yeah, here it is. Except that it's way low pitched. Yeah, the idle is close to 1. So car parameters, audio, engine pitch. Oh, but it's also pitched as the turbo, which I don't have. Oh, separate. Wow, so funny. So terrible. Does sound okay if I could kill the turbo sound. Okay, I'm gonna kill the turbo sound. And I'm gonna kill the turbo sound by just having some silence. That's the way you kill turbo. Let's generate some silence. Yeah, there's the silence. Let's take a little bit of silence. I don't need the whole silence. Oh, just a bit. And oh, I already have silence. Yeah, of course, I made it before. Let's see. Silence, I'm just gonna copy it into here. Let's move the turbine. Let's just do it like this, and I'm gonna make the turbine as the silence. There it is. Quick fix without rebuilding the game. There we go. We don't hear the turbo anymore. Should be something like here. Wow, so bad. It sounds way too funny. Yeah, when you pitch the sound up, you can totally hear the repetition. A wow 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 wow. It sounds very retro though, the sound. Nice. Where did my banana disappear? I had a banana and now it disappeared. Maybe it was maybe it has this particle problem that I had, where it just magically disappears. I should have reverse Fords. Sounds like rewinding VHS tape. Yes. It does sound weird. Okay. So, obviously, I have to change the logic. And, well, I have... So here's the problem, right? The problem is that right now all the sounds are hard-coded. All the sounds are now... Oh, I only have them here, but where I actually define them is the problem, right? I define them here, and they're all just, you know, basic parameters. You create a source out of engine clip. And yeah, all these clips, they're loaded from hard-coded strings. Game looks nice now, thanks. I really need that banana and I can't find it. Oh, there it is, it's on the ground. Okay, it fell down, I guess. Okay, so anyway, what I was talking about is that all the sounds of the car are loaded from a hard-coded string. And what I really need to do is I need to load them from the car config somehow. I have to go to sleep. Have fun, bye. Yeah, goodbye. Nice that you were hanging around. So I want to load these from files. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna add a new parameter into my resources. So the spec 17, let's test it in spec 17. I'm actually thinking about, is this a good idea or not? I might add a new category. No, I'm not gonna add a new category. The problem is that I need to be compatible with the demo as well, which does not have segments. Maybe I can add it as car audio. Let's call it like that. And can I actually use a space? Did I use space or not? I need to remind myself. Yeah, I did actually use a space before, so that's totally valid. Okay. So for the audio, I am going to link the file names. So engine clip, I'm gonna call it yeah, basically the same thing. Engine clip is going to be engine high. Transmission clip is called transmission clean. Turbo clip is called turbine. Gear squeak is gear squeak. And then, okay, I can just copy them like this, right? Checkpoints, that's, I'm not gonna. So these are basically, I only have 6 car sounds. Right, I even forgot about that. So I have the engine, the transmission, the turbo, and the 2 gear, the downshift, and the squeak. Well, this is actually the upshift. So let's just call it the upshift. Gear upshift clip and gear downshift clip. Okay, so the downshift is called shift And this one is called Gear Squeak. Okay, so these ones I'm going to load through. So yeah, basically when I do a get audio clip, instead what I'm going to do is, yeah, right, I need to have car audio somewhere. That should be part of car, but yeah, let's add it. Is the car inside here? Yes, it is. Oh no, it's the physics car that is inside here. Let's add a new struct. Let's call it car audio. And I'm gonna add pointers to sources, to clips. I can't remember if clip is actually a pointer itself. No, it's not. It actually contains a wave. So yeah, I am going to have it pointers. So these are going to be all these ones that I have here. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Erase and up. And let's keep it like this. There we go. And well, they're all going to be initialized to a null pointer. Just in case. And that should be it. But the thing is that I don't need just the clips. I need the paths. And the paths are going to be strings. So engine clip path. I guess it needs to be empty like this. Transmission clip path. They're not actually paths. That's the problem. They're names. So I guess I should do it like this. And I'm gonna have a turbo clip name. Gear upshift clip name. And gear downshift clip name. I could have just okay, well, yeah, let's not think about it. I'm gonna initialize them to these ones, actually. So yeah, let's do like this. Transmission clean. Can you actually initialize a string with this? I'm not even sure if you can. And this is going to be shift. Let me try. Okay, so why did I do this? Well, because now I can reference this in a CFG. So when I load a car CFG, I have, where is my car CFG? Yeah, there it is. I can actually register a audio. Car audio. So here I'm gonna make a new segment, which is going to be the car audio. Car audio. And I'm gonna register all of these. So engine clip, and that's going to be bound to game car audio. Oh, right. I didn't actually instantiate an instance of a struct. Car audio, let's find it. There it is. I should put a car audio car audio. So yeah, I can bind it like this, and I can say dot, oops, engine clip name. Right? Why doesn't it work? The expression must have const char, but it has type of const char. Why doesn't it? Oh, I put a dot. Damn it! It's too late. I don't see very well. Okay, and now I'm gonna add all the others, which is gonna be this. Okay, remove, and now I'm gonna have these. This is gonna be all as cfg.register that thing, and I'm also going to have this thing at the end. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Yeah, it kind of works. And they're all going to be pointers. Okay, let's do it like. Okay, let's clean this up. There's no spaces here. Also not this, and this is gonna be ending with parentheses. There we go. Is that it? I think it is. Transmission clip, turbo clip, upshift, downshift. Cool. Okay, so it registers and it should load my clips. So now I need, yeah, the thing I need to do is I need to load them into engine clip. Engine clip, where is it mentioned? There it is. So I need to change this. Instead of engine high, I'm gonna say game car audio engine clip. There it is. And that should work. Why doesn't it? What's the problem? No suitable constructor. Audio clip to STD. Oh, yes, because this is a name. Engine clip name, not engine clip. Right. I think this is it. Let me chew on a banana. Okay. So, this is going to be game audio dot transmission clip name. This is going to be game car audio turbo clip name. This is going to be game car audio. Oh, you know what? This is actually part of GearSquake. This is actually now a clip. Yeah, this is now part of the audio of the car audio, which is here. And you know what? I can actually load it from here. Maybe, or maybe not, because I need the engine. I need a reference to the engine, which is not. Yeah. I'll see. I'll see. Checkpoint validate, start, finish, clip. Okay, yeah. Let's actually remove these because these are now in the car audio. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Yeah, you know what? Let's move this into car audio. Just to like prevent having to write everything down. If I can do this, let's see. Void get clips, something like that. And this is gonna be public by default. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can say now this instead, and it's going to use the struct member. Yeah, and this is gonna be the engine clip, transmission clip, turbo clip, get audio clip. Yeah, it gets a reference, but I actually need a pointer. So the pointer is going to be, yeah. Can you actually get, is it safe to get a pointer to the ref? I think so. Because this returns just a pointer to the engine, a pointer to the clip in an array anyway. So hopefully this is safe. And this be transmission clip. Okay. And yeah, the same thing with this one. Gear quick clip. It's, yeah. Engine clip, turbo clip name, gear upshift, and gear downshift. And this I'm gonna call gear upshift clip instead of squeak. There, and now everything I need to do is I just need to say car audio. I just replace all this with car audio. No, game car audio get clips. Not a great name. Thinking about yeah, but let's see if it works. So I have these clips. Let's see what happens if everything breaks. Oh, it's a release build. Let's break this. Let's break it. Build has been cancelled. Perfect. I'm gonna build a debug build just to see if there are any weirdness errors, so that I can quickly debug. Undeclared identifier is not a member of game state. Oh, I see. It's in the car. Yes. Of course, I need to play these. Car audio. It's now part of car audio. There we go. But there were some warnings. Oh, and this is not squeak. This is upshift. Okay. What was the what's not a member? Not a member. What is this? Engine clip. Undeclared identifier, of course. Yes, it's going to be game car audio engine clip. Oh, and this is a reference, so I need to dereference it. But it does dereference into a reference because this one takes a reference. Yes. So it does not make a copy. Hopefully it doesn't. Aha! Attempting to register a unsupported type. Gosh, I hate this. Okay, what did I do now? What did I do now? This is a beautiful... don't you love a... Oh, okay. The unsupported type is a string, isn't it? Get type enum. Okay, what are the supported types? Float span. Yeah, there is a string. std string. Strange. Why doesn't it work? If string is a supported type. Car CFG. So yeah, this is the problem, the car audio. So why exactly can't I register a string when I'm already registering strings like this one? std string map model name, clip name. Oh, there it is, because I'm using a clip, not a name. I forgot to put a name here. Yeah, so this is actually a sign that my templates are working. Well, the only problem is that I have no idea what's where it's coming from. But I assumed where it's coming from because this is the one that I changed. Okay, hopefully this works. So yeah, I was trying to like register a clip instead, which is unsupported, instead of a string. There it is. It works now. Okay, so there's no sound. Is there any sound? Oh yeah, there is sound. Ah, right, it is using the idle sound. And I've actually reduced the volume. So there it is, it works, it does load. So what I can do now is I can say in my resources, it's kind of getting cold here, strangely. Turn off the climate control. Engine drive. Yeah, if I go to resources, I go to SFX. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the turbine now, but I'm gonna rename my turbine to silence. And I'm gonna keep this turbine as turbine. And this one I'm gonna keep it as, I'm gonna call it tetro idle. And this one I'm gonna get it back to engine high. So now it should totally sound like the old game. Yep. It does sound like the old game. But here's one trick I'm gonna do now. Object by the name of SunCube. Okay, that's not a problem. I'm gonna change this into engine. Turbo clip is gonna be silence. And tetro high, tetro idle is gonna be the engine. Mosquitoes. So let's see what happens now. There we go. We can't. Oh no, it's not working. Why is it not working? Wait. Config entry. Oh. Car audio. Wait a minute. Car audio engine clip not found. Using the default gear squeak. Oh, am I loading some other? This is spec 17. Yes, it is. Ah, it is loading the gravel variant. Okay, let's not load the gravel variant. Oh, no, not the Finland. Sorry. I want to load it from here. There it is. Here we go. Cool. Now what we can do is this means that we can use different audio for different cars. Cool. Nice. Okay, so also another thing I can do is I can increase the yeah, this is the spec 17. Yeah, let me actually copy this and put it into the tetro. Where are my I don't have, okay, resource, cars, tetro. I can put these here, and I can actually remove, like, get this back to the turbine. Cool. Okay, so another thing, no, let's not do this. Yeah, so tetro, and I'm also going to change this one to load the tetro so that I can test it. Let's see. There we go. But I have to increase the carb parameters to be, the engine pitch should be 5, basically. I don't know if you can hear it. It's very dim. But now, the thing is that I should switch to the other sound for high to not make it so funny. And I could try to use the chirping sounds for, where is the, oh yeah, I have anti-lag booms. Oh, I have the bass notes as well.
4, 4, 5, 35, 5, 50, 60, 60. Cut, caution, dip, dips, don't go into, left.
Which I am going to implement at some point.
Over crest, right, short. Tighten, short, sleepy exit, tighten, triple, caution.
Great. Okay. Oh, I even have some ambience. Nice. I forgot about those ambience sounds. Suspension squeaks, yeah. Ah, there it is. Here's the turbo flutter, but there's probably too much of it. Yeah, I won't do the turbo flutter yet. I will do it some other day. But yeah, let's add a new thing. So I want to add another clip, which is going to be for high only. For like when you press on the throttle pedal. And the thing is that if you don't have it, it should still work, right? It shouldn't fail. You know what? Yeah, I didn't actually test what happens if it doesn't work. What if this is some gibberish? Let's try this. Is it just gonna crash? Yeah. It's not crashing, it's just not playing anything. Which is great, which is exactly what I expect. And there, audio clip called SDES doesn't exist. Perfect. Okay, so SDES doesn't exist. Tetro idle, turbo clip, gear squeak. Okay, yes. So I want to add a new parameter, and this parameter is going to be called let's add this audio down here. I should probably move this audio to the car audio. Transmission pitch, engine pitch. This is tetro, so it should be 5. Okay. And I'm gonna add here engine high clip on, let's call it on high clip. Because there's going to be 3 of them. There's going to be 4 of them. There's going to be on low. And there's going to be on, and there's going to be off high and low. But for now, I'm just going to have an on high, and I'm going to add the others later. So right now I have engine high. Yeah, let me copy this one is, I think, or maybe amped 1. I'm gonna call it tetro high. That's going to be the tetro high. And now I have to add everything. So I'm gonna register the engine. Oh yeah, and this should be idle. So engine idle clip. And this is on high. And this I'm gonna call engine on high clip name. And this I'm gonna rename to idle. So transmission on idle. Transmission on high clip name, and I'm gonna keep it empty so that nothing happens. Oh shit, not transmission. Oh, I made a mistake. Not transmission, it should be engine. Engine clip. So engine becomes, yeah, this is going to be empty. So this becomes engine idle clip, and this becomes on high clip name. Okay. And here we have engine idle clip. And yeah, we're also going to add this engine clip, engine on high clip. And now this also changes because, yeah, this is on high clip with this capital C. And here we're gonna have idle. All right, I need more sources now. I should add sources as well. I guess. Let me think. Yeah, I'm adding too many things at once. Too many things in parallel. Because there's a name, there's a clip, and there's a source. And all these things could be separate. But I could group all of them under one single struct, perhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them separate for now. I don't like this loop that I have to define it every time. It would be nice to like add it into a lambda or something. The problem is that I need to construct this. But it is a like engines sources are actually lightweight, right? It does need a reference to audio. Ah, the reference is to so loud. But it doesn't initialize anything, it just assigns. The handles are actually initialized on play. So technically I could return a copy. Okay, let's try to do this. So I'm gonna pass it. It's a lambda, so it should be like this. I'm gonna have the audio source, and it's gonna use engine audio, and it's definitely gonna dereference some clip. So audio clip pointer clip, dereference this clip, and return the source. Okay, so let's just make sure that I specify this, right? Return the source. I hope that it is actually copyable. It should be. Okay, so I created, and most importantly, I need to make a loop, make car source, let's call it. Source loop is true. And also, I should provide a min distance parameter. which is going to be the source min distance is min distance. Okay, so now what I can do is I can wrap all of this into one thing, make car source. And that's gonna be the game engine, audio, car audio, engine idle clip, and minimum distance 20. That's it. I managed to wrap these 3 lines into a single line. So now it's a lot more, it's easier to see. And I'm gonna do the same thing for transmission source, make car source, game car audio, transmission clip 10, and then I have the turbo source, which is okay. Let's do it like this: make car source this and 10. I can use auto. Get audio clip. Okay, gravel skid. Yeah, I can do the same thing for this one. So gravel skid source is make car source this and minimum distance this. And I need to give it a pointer. Same thing for Tarmac skid equals make car source and also 5. Okay, simplified it a bit. But the cool thing with this is that now I can add more things much more easily. So this is gonna be on high source, make car source, game car audio, engine on high. Let's also make it 20. But now everything here is broken. Because, oh, start sounds. Start car sounds. Maybe it would be nice to add it into some array or something. Yeah, maybe I can do it a fixed array. Do I have a fixed vector somewhere? Fixed vector. No, I think it was somewhere else. Okay, let's do a vector of audio source pointers. This is the type, right? Goes after the type. Okay. So car sources. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay, so for each of the car sources, I can push back. Oh, whoa! This is gonna be a problem. I can't push a pointer to this. Oh, damn! Because this is gonna be I'm returning maybe I can put it into a vector of audio sources of values and then return a reference. Is it called a stack vector? Ah, it's called a stack vector. Okay, let's do a stack vector instead. Stack vector. And yeah, let's do a stack vector of audio sources. Audio source. And the size, let's make it 10. Just in case. And what does it say? Default constructor cannot be referenced. There's no default constructor. How is that possible? Do I have to do it like this? Okay, I'm confused. Oh, it's possible that I'm not actually referencing it. Let's just go with a vector. I don't have to be smart. Okay, let's go with a vector of audio sources. Car sources. And then for each of these, I'm gonna push I can actually emplace back because I have a constructor. So I'm gonna emplace back a new one like this, and I'm gonna get a reference to the source. Hopefully this works, right? Emplace back returns a reference. Yes. There we go. So now I return a reference instead. This is going to be a reference. So I create a new piece in the vector. Make it loop, set the min distance, and return the source. And then this all is going to be, it says, it doesn't deduce references. Yeah, of course, because all of these should be references. Cool. And this one as well. This should be a reference, and that's great because okay, let's make this an audio clip just so I see some difference. This is gonna be engine. Yeah, start car sounds. So this is why I was doing all of this. Now I can take a for loop through all of these sounds, and I can say, well, I can for each, which is range 4. I can say source in car audio, no, car sources, right? Car sources, source, play. There we go. So now we don't need any of these. I can leave this one. Cool. And now I need to do the idle. And yeah, the volume is this. Oh, idle. Oh, and I'm also setting positions of each of these, which is perfect for the range 4 again. So source, car sources, and then I can say source position is car position, source velocity is car velocity. And that's it. I can completely destroy all of these. There we go. And hopefully this works. Oh, there we go. We have a bug. Not a valid sound handle. Interesting. Why is that? Let's see. Okay, let me actually not do this for now. Yeah, let's not split into... Okay, yes, I wanted to check. Oh. Yeah, if this works. Yeah, this works. This works fine. Let me submit this. I changed the car. All right. Gear upshift. Okay. So I'm gonna say Tetro and spec 17. I have some silence. I have Tetro high. I have Tetro idle. I have Tetro car. Okay, so can change sounds now per car. Great. Great explanation. And now I'm gonna redo everything. And see what the problem is. So, what did we change? Engine idle source, update, start sounds. Everything is the same. Yeah, the problem is probably because it's the other clip is missing. Make car source. Yeah, it's probably this one that sucks. Let's try to do an and cars Sarus. Oh, I have the Sarus. Sarus dot Can I actually apply the same reference like this? You can. Okay, let's see what happens now. Initialized but never referenced. Yeah, I'm not actually using the on high. So the problem is something else. Let me fix this problem and go to sleep because I'm really tired. Okay. So yeah. What am I trying to... Tarmax kit volume. What? Oh, Tarmax kid. Is it part of the whole thing? Okay. I'm going to have to leave it here because I'm getting really tired. my eyes are closing down. So I'm gonna continue tomorrow probably, but I have to work for the client tomorrow as well. So yeah, maybe in the night. Maybe in the night. But yeah, I'm doing something weird here. with these Tarmax sources. Something weird is happening. Make car source. What did I do? What did I do before? Skid clip, skid source. Let's reserve this. I think this is the problem. I think it's getting a reference to a vector thing. Yeah. Okay, let's reserve to like 16. Yeah, it must be it, because it's getting a reference and it's getting dereferenced. So it should be fixed by just reserving a few of them. Interesting. I was trying to build while debugging was going on. Okay, let's not do that. What was I doing? Yes, I just reserved. Yeah, this is the problem with using not references or pointers in vectors, but actually using it as a storage. There it is. It works. Okay, so yeah, the problem was that I did not reserve space in the vector. Cool. Okay. Well, I have to go because I'm really, really sleepy. But yeah, I managed to get this one car in and started working on sound, which is perfect, which is great, and it's starting to work. But I need to get the high and low parts of the spectrum. Yeah, I have to install multiple sound playing. How do you even call it? Because right now with Spec 17 car, I only have one sound and it works fine. But it would be nice to add the ability for multiple sounds. And yeah, the idle works pretty cool, pretty well. I should even maybe make a little GUI for making the car fading and stuff, the sound fading from RPM to RPM. Okay, so long until tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, nice car. Good night. See you some other time. Nice drift for the end. Bye.